Alright guys, happy Sunday. And there's new miners up there now. So let's explore them. I'm going to give you my thoughts about them and see how it goes. My name is Jay, and this is the Zombillionaire Club. Alright, so before we get going, just remember I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, your own due diligence, invest where you can and are willing to lose, and invest at your own risk. So, okay, guys. So new miners are here. Some past miners with some updates and things like that. How much are we trusting these miners? I honestly just don't know anymore. But I wanted to show you guys what's going on. Then you guys can decide what you guys want to do. I know I believe I have an idea of what my plan is going to be, and I am going to show it to you guys here in just a little bit. So let's get going. So this is BUSD Cartel version 1. Don't be fooled, this is the old one. This was them saying, hey, we're moving to a new version is coming here soon. So I don't know why this is bugging me, and I'm sure it's bugging a lot of people, and this is one of the reasons why I'm not going to be investing in version 2. And that's because, you know what, like, I keep pushing the platform, you know, like on the whole reinvesting and everything. Although it says 70 earned from this, I kept 20, I reinvested 50, so really I had 150 saved on this thing. And when it came to the moment for me to be able to withdraw, which basically was yesterday actually, the contract pretty much went down to 1. So I lost, I mean, it's not a crap load of money, but it is a lot of money. You know, I mean, it's money that I wish the developers, because the developers did keep a lot of this money, right? Like from their fees and things like that, and people doing the emergency withdrawals. I mean, they're keeping 50% from it. So I wish, since they knew that we're going to go to another version, that they would have just rolled over at least a portion of what I had over here to the new one, instead of like, oh, well, sorry you lost your money, but hey, we got this other one that you can start with again and start from scratch, which is right here. So I connected my wallet to this because I was curious to see if anything was going to roll over. And no, I mean, the number's still the same, 20%, 10% for the referrals. I mean, the numbers look good, you know. I mean, as always, now they're incorporating the whole 50% withdrawal. When you withdraw, 50% goes to you. The other 50, instead of staying in the actual account, is going to go straight up to the contract. So yes, it will help the contract and give it more sustainability for the long term. It launched not too long ago. It's already at 30,000 BUSD. That's great. I do wish this platform a success. Hopefully they don't run into some other issues. But you know what? I feel like they rubbed me out of 150, and now they're telling me, hey, we have another one, come put some more money in there. No, like, I'm cool. I'm good. So again, I just want to give you guys an update on this one because it has launched now. It's up and active. I launched just a couple of hours ago, I believe. So I mean, it's brand new. A big change that they've done is, instead of 5x, now it's 3x. So you only be able to get 3x amount back before it just stops. So it's 50 BUSD minimum, and yeah, and then also for the referrals, same thing. Once you go to withdraw, 50% goes to you of whatever that is, and the other 50 goes to the contract. So they're just looking for wherever it is. I mean, the 10% fee up here, you know, is one of the higher ones that we've seen. Let me see over here, 10% invest fee. So I mean, guys, those are pretty high fees. At the end of everything, you're giving them a lot of money. and yeah, it might help the sustainability of this thing, saying that this thing does go the long run and they actually reinvest that money to do marketing or whatever it is that they're going to be doing with it. But I mean, right off the bat, I mean, as soon as you invest in this thing, they're already taking a pretty big chunk out. So again, what happened to the 50%, that they basically were withdrawing from version one, where really they should have helped some of the investors, that were actually helping that um, that platform. There was a lot of them that panicked and withdrew. Okay, those ones, they decided to push the button and get out, and that's it. Which is another one. I don't see an actual emergency withdrawal thing from over here, which is good, because some of these other ones, the platforms that have that emergency withdrawal, I believe they just hurts the platforms more than helps it. So again, many chose that route. Those were out. You know what? Those that decided to stay in there and actually help the longevity of this thing, we should have been rolled over to version 2. That's my opinion. I might be wrong on it, but you guys do what you guys want. I just wanted to show it to you guys. If you guys do decide to look into it, you guys can go to the Telegram and look it up over there. Same deal with Cristiano Ronaldo. This one is another one, that I was very excited about. It dropped from the 17% daily rewards to 5%. So it's a pretty big drop. The referrals is still 7%, but see, 3 and 2 and 5, I mean, that's much less than 10 and 10 over there from the cartel. But once again, over here they made the change of 3x instead of 5. 50% is going to go to you when you withdraw, and the other 50 is going to go back, to reinvest for you. So not the contract, but to reinvest, which is good. I like that idea. But yeah, I just don't like that I have to start from scratch. I mean, I know that everybody panicked on this one and withdrew. And again, I was one of those that actually had quite a bit. I mean, I had some money accumulated on my withdrawal that I wanted to withdraw and at least make some, but I didn't even get to do a withdrawal from this thing, if I remember right. It got to the day that I was going to withdraw and the contract went down to 0. So again, to those that actually stayed in the contract and didn't withdraw, they should have merged them into version 2. They didn't, which is why I'm out on this one. So without, I mean, there's some other platforms that have actually has withstanded the test of time. The developers, much are well known. That like the teams and the actual platforms and things like that. There's one particular, that I'm going to be joining. The ecosystem has been out since I believe April, and they've got a few different options. The newest one that I'll be joining, I'll show it to you guys in a little bit. One that I am waiting for to see what kind of things they're going to be implementing into the platform is going to be DynoBUSD. I mean, this was one of the OGs on these type of platforms. Before that, I mean, it was a bit different. They're the ones that kind of implemented the way that we're doing things now, and we know what happened to the contract where everybody decided to do the emergency withdrawal. So hopefully that's fixed for the next version. I still have a lot of faith on these guys. Hopefully, they come back stronger, and I will be looking into this as soon as it comes up. The one that I'm going to be looking at right now, it's the one that got interrupted by my breaking news thing from BUSD Weed. If you guys haven't seen that video, go and watch it. It was a couple of days ago. I was coming in here to try and invest, and I noticed that BUSD had taken my my swap that I did into BUSD, and basically I had 50 in there. And when I came to do the video, I was talking about it and noticed that it went to 0. So I briefly talked about this thing, but then I just quickly changed subject because of that. That to me was very important to let you guys know what was going on with BUSD and how to revoke those permissions so that we can stop that. Since I revoked the permissions, you guys can see now the money's still there. So there's no more BUSD screwing me over from money that I keep putting into my wallet. So if you guys want to learn how to revoke those permissions, again, go to that video. couple of days ago. And yeah, just yeah, so you guys can learn a little more about it. But this is the platform that we're going to be, well, I'm going to be joining right now. Um, Let me show you guys. If I go to home, it's going to bring us to their ecosystem and all the different other um, platforms that they have. And as you guys can see, there is quite a few of them. All of them are still active. I believe their contracts are not super strong, but you know what? They're still been active. They're still been paying. They've been going since, like I said, like April. Some of them. There's some other ones that are going to launch here pretty soon. I mean, these guys seem to have it all together, and they seem to have a pretty big goal in mind, and not just on the short term, which is what we've been seeing with a lot of this other platforms. So this one, between this one and DynoBUSD, I feel they're going to be some of the stronger ones. They don't pay the luxurious 20% a day, or whatever word you guys want to use for that. I mean, we're looking at 5% on that. Then we're looking, well, where's the referral? Well, it doesn't tell me what the referral is over here, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's also going to be about 5%. It's not going to be a crazy amount. So, oh, there it is, 4%. I was looking over here because that's usually where they have them on the other one. So over here, 4% on the referral. This is where you guys will find your link if you guys want to refer others. And everybody seems to be following this trend now. Like, I showed you guys this a few days ago, and this has been going on, I believe, almost a week, if I remember right. Since then, they've gone up now to 255 BUSD, so super strong contract. They're all kind of following now the same thing that I don't know who implemented it, but I first noticed it with these guys, and now I've seen it on some of these other platforms that are now they're doing their version 2s and things like that, which is the 50% withdrawable, 50% gets reinvested for you. Over here, you claim the 6 days, you withdraw the 7th day. So on the 7th day, you'll get 50% back. The other 50%, I believe, is going to go straight back to your reinvestment, and is the 3x profit, not the 5. So who came up with this? I honestly don't know, but I know this came out almost a week ago. This version 2's on, let's say, Cristiano and the cartel. They just barely came up. So again, I see these guys, as trendsetters. I see them as the OGs, the ones that have actually withstood the test of time, and they're still going. So again, I am going to get going over here. The minimum to enter with this thing is the 50 BUSD. So we're just going to do that right now. But before, we have to approve this thing. So I already connected my wallet. You guys can see that over here. That's connected. I am going to go to my Trust wallet over here because it's going to send me a message to approve this thing. So let's send that. And it's asking me to approve it. It's $1.24. I am going to confirm. And here pretty soon we're going to see this thing switch from approved to probably deposit or something like that. So let's wait a second. Let's see. I just heard it on my phone saying that it approved. And there it is. So now over here, approving BUSD. Now that part's done. We're good to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the 50, which is what we have right over there. And we are going to deposit so we can get this thing going. And it's 75 cents to get to deposit and get that going. I'm going to approve it. I'm doing it all on my phone over here, so it's sending me the messages. So pretty soon now this is going to switch to over here if it's going to be the same thing as the other stuff. And over here 50, and then whatever return is going to be generating me. So there you go. So now we are 50. The max that I'm going to be able to withdraw is going to be 150 from this. Daily rewards from this is going to bring me $2.50 BUSD a day, which I'm going to be claiming every 24 hours. After the 7th day, I'm going to come over here and withdraw. and I'm curious to see how this process is going to go. How this whole reinvestment is going to go. If 50% is going to hit my trust wallet, and then the other 50%, if it's going to come back right over there, or where is it going to go? I'm curious about that. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys this, give you a bit of an update on some of these other ones. Finally, I got going with this one. I've been a bit nervous about this whole BUSD weed, so I kind of been waiting until I knew for a fact that BUSD weed was not linked to my account anymore. So finally, I got those assholes out of my wallet, and my money stayed over there. So hooray! Now I can get going again with this thing and start generating money. So if you guys want to check this out, my link is going to be down below for it. Again, you guys, it's your guys' decision on it, and this one and some of the other ones, but this is my plan. This is what I'm going to be doing. So I'll be updating you guys on this platform. With the other ones, I'm just going to let them go at this point, since I'm not going to be joining them. So yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more updates on this and some other platforms. So anyways, hope you guys are having an amazing weekend, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.